Hello everybody, welcome back. Pump Vincent here. Today I want to talk about the basis of fasting and some of my great tips, some of my knowledge that I've built over the years. And it's quite valuable. It's not, it's quite, um, there's like controversy behind fasting, and there's a lot of things people don't realize, and it takes some years. And a lot of people are overestimating the fasting and are not careful enough, while some people are overly careful. They say they have to pay, thousands and thousands of dollars for like 20 days of fasting, at some retreat. 20-day fasting, okay, that's a bit much. I don't recommend to do more than 20 days. Trick number one, because that's for parasites. From my understanding, 20 days is what you need to get rid of all parasites. So then you're clean, you're done, and then just keep it plant-based, and you shouldn't have any parasites coming in your body like for life. So otherwise, nothing past 20 days. I recommend 5 to like 15 days or 10 days. 15 is like pushing it. You will need maybe a month to get your energies back. 10 days, you're still fine. You're going to start eating and you might be fine just like within 3 days. Fasting when you start a raw vegan fruitarian diet is quite nice because you have that plaque inside your stomach, that mucoidal plaque. And this stops you from absorbing nutrients. Okay? And absorbing nutrients on a fruitarian diet is quite important. Cooked food is very dense. There's a lot of nutrients, a lot of dead stuff also, and a lot of mucus forming stuff, but it's very dense in nutrients. It's like no water, just dense, compact nutrients. As when raw food is water, it's just lots of water. So you really want to get your absorption and utilization on point. Utilization, that's a long-term process. I've explained this in many of my videos. It's about your body being able to function the way it should be. And then you really break all the rules of nutrition, really. Like forget chronometer, forget nutritional data, whatever. You're going to have enough sodium from eating a few apples. Okay, that's like other level. There are people who eat one meal a day, very small. You do bodybuilding. They're running, they're full of muscles, they've been doing this for 20 years, 30 years, and this is health. This is the model of health that you should compare yourself to. And in order to get that, you have to remove toxicity in your body. Toxicity is what prevents you from absorbing and utilizing nutrients. And really, it's like the sky's the limit. So many toxins in your body, it's unbelievable. So yeah, fasting really helps, but I do not recommend fasting for people with binging issues. Okay, still kind of have binging problems. When you lose control, when you're raw vegan for a while, everything is nice, there's no addictions, you just no cravings. Cooked food is paper, you're strong, you're healthy, you're beautiful, you're happy. This is great. And then you eat like a little rice and beans or a little bit of too much nuts that are boiled. Some nuts are, be very careful with nuts. Oh, you've had a little bit too much salt today. Whoops, careful, you haven't eaten enough. And you start eating, but it's really actually not eating enough. Even eating those not so raw nuts. These little things, that's one thing. But eating cooked food, really, like some rice and beans or some like gluten, like holy, like wow, it's like smoking cigarettes. You can quit cigarettes for a month or 6 months. If you smoke half of one, done, boom, you're done. There's no such thing as one cigarette. There's no such thing. So same thing with cooked food. And if you have problems with binging, then you're gonna fast and you think you're gonna go back to your raw vegan diet, and you're gonna be all like, oh yeah, just mangoes for the first 4 days. Like, okay, sure, yeah, right. You're gonna be hungry, like really hungry, and your mind's gonna be like just crazy. If you think getting cravings is hard, like imagine not eating for days or weeks. It's really hard. So you need somebody to help you with your refeeding. You to be like isolated somewhere. So those thousands of dollars spent in this retreat can be totally worth it. But again, the hunger, the cravings might last for longer than the retreat, You might get out of there and still be hungry. And you might get this mindset of, what will I eat if I wasn't here? What would I eat if I was eating, if I was eating cooked food? You get into this fantasy world, and this, you just build and build and build. Really bad idea. Really bad idea. If you do this, you just won't wait, pretty much. As soon as you'll have the option, you're going to see it, and the cravings will be even stronger. So anyway, there's so many tricks, there's so many things I want to tell you guys about cravings, and fasting is like a shot in the foot, like you shoot yourself right in the foot right there for a lot of people. But if you can get your binging in control, fasting is so important. Like, here's 3 things you cannot detox on a fruitarian raw vegan diet. Yeah, a fruitarian diet, raw vegan, will not do the trick, even if you've been, doing this diet for like 5 years, even longer. Okay? Heavy metals. Good luck with that. Heavy metals, your body just doesn't want to cleanse it. It's just sitting there like, ain't moving. Parasites, I've said it already. There's many parasites that your body will just not get rid of. They're too strong. They're just sitting there and just, proliferating. And the third is a bit arguable, but the kidneys, they really need that boost, that jump start. So if some people have been raw for a long time and suddenly they do those cleanses or they do a fast, and then suddenly they process better, they absorb better, they can see it in their pee, their kidneys finally starts functioning, they feel it, like they know it. If you've been fruitarian for 5 years, trust me, you're gonna know when your kidney starts flushing. So yeah, but this is arguable. Okay, I'm no expert, all right? It's just I've been, in this raw vegan environment for 11 years. Having seriously 20 to 100 newcomers a year coming around me, around where I am, either in Costa Rica or in mushroom picking. It's my life. 11 years now, I'm just surrounded with raw vegans. So I learn all kinds of things, but I'm no expert, I'm no doctor, but damn, I've heard so many things. So anyway, so fasting is really important unless you didn't get your binging in control. And yeah, that's my video for today. I can make so many videos on fasting, and I will. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.